Today I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 16. It's crazy that we're this far into Season 6 already. I'm very curious to see how it's going to end. Jonathan, Warren, and Andrew are still nowhere to be found. They've been gone for the past few episodes after Warren unalived his ex-girlfriend. We know Riley was in the last episode and Buffy broke up with Spike, and it seems like it's going to actually stick this time. I feel like she meant it, so I'm curious to see what that's going to mean. I don't know what's going to happen now with Spike's character, because this was kind of his whole reason for sticking around. So yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen, and again, I know she was mostly using him, but he also seemed okay with that. So yeah, Dawn's been stealing and Anya found out, and she's not allowed in the magic shop now. And we also had Xander and Anya mention that their wedding is the next week, so I don't know where the next week lines up in the Buffyverse, but that's got to be coming up soon as well. I don't know if that'll be our season finale or if it'll be sooner than that. Maybe Giles will come back. I have no idea. It would be great to see him. I'm really curious to see how this season's going to wrap up. It's been an interesting season, I think different from what we've seen so far, and it's definitely a little bittersweet getting into these later seasons because I know there's only 7 seasons to go. I will watch the movie after I finish season 7 as well, but yeah, it's going by too fast. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
But it's my duty. I'm Buffy the bridesmaid.
Duty schmoody.
Yeah, those aren't great.
Elena Dietriche in a dashing tuxedo number.
Great reference. That would be a great look for her.
Only unfair. We must share equally in the cosmic.
There's something. Look like they're going salsa dancing or something.
Steaming for like 1,000 years. She would know all the most flattering larvae.
Willow. Oh no.
I bought that story about Anya's people being circus folk. You see the guy with the tentacles? What's he supposed to be? Inky the squid boy?
Bat mitzvah. Ugh, did you see how much they drank?
Kinda. Mr. Harris threw up in my purse.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we know Xander doesn't get along great with his family.
Oh. You guys look so beautiful.
And she's been so excited to plan this wedding. Aww.
My whole life.
They can't say anything, obviously.
Sleeves together.
Oh, you don't want those. What you really want is Velcro. Did I ever tell you how that was my idea?
This guy.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
It's interesting getting to meet the in-laws. We haven't seen much of them.
You're not ready yet.
Look at my hair. Of course, I suppose it doesn't really matter because I won't actually be in any of the pictures.
You'll be.
Oh my gosh. I don't think we saw Xander's family, maybe very briefly in like season 1 or 2, but not in a long time.
We met. You said I resembled your mother-in-law.
Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
Well, this is going really well.
Proud line of geeks. Kidding. Just kidding.
Hey.
Xander.
Xander's like, I just want to get married. I'm trying to have a nice day.
Excellent. Cufflinks. Check. We're rolling. Now nothing on earth can stop this wedding now.
Why did he have to say that? But yeah, he's just trying to, oh my god, literally from hell. He was on fire, just walked right in. This can't be good. The in-laws are fighting, Xander's stressed. This thing just showed up.
Oh man, what if it doesn't? What if I can't wear my cummerbund and then the whole world can see the place where my pants meet my shirt?
Yeah, they are kind of a weird fashion accessory.
I've been meaning to cut back on that habit-forming oxygen.
Look at you. You look great.
It's such a cute moment. We haven't seen them do this in a while, like hang out just the two of them.
It's your best man. Isn't she supposed to do this?
Oh, she said she had something important to do.
Want me to hold it shut for you?
I love that Willow's his best man. They've been friends for so long.
To honor you, but not to obey you, of course, because that's anachronistic and misogynistic. And who do you think you are, like a sea captain? I do entrust you.
And I like that these two, like Tara and Willow, get to hang out a little bit more.
Take care of it because it's all that I have. And if you let me, I'll take care of your heart, too.
That's actually really sweet. Aw.
Lovely.
Thanks. It's probably the blush of imprudent spending. Do you think Xander will like it?
She looks so pretty. Aw, I'm so excited.
Okay, no sex. Cuddling? It's just I'm so excited and I want to share it all with my best friend.
Oh, my heart. This is so sweet.
Oh, hush, hush. No woman of mine is gonna work. All you have to do is sit pretty and laugh when I tell a good one.
Yikes. This guy.
Between your thumb and your finger, and then you have to slice right through the center of the meat. It was my trade.
Charming.
To stuff things.
Oh my. Phrasing.
Still do.
Ah.
But only for fun.
Ah. Stop.
Hyman's greetings.
Hi, what?
There's no way he said Hyman's greetings.
Alfred. Oh, please, call me Hallie. We're practically family now.
They still invited her to the wedding? Dawn's like, I remember you.
It's,
Fragile?
squirmy.
So,
I mean, at least he poked holes in the box. Still weird.
look. It's Katrika, what's her name? What has she?
And Spike's here with the new lady. Bold move. Bold move.
That's what cracks me up. Hit me again, barkeep.
I wonder if this guy's Anya's dad? I don't know. I'm just guessing. But he obviously knows about the wedding.
I saw him shove his tongue. Spike brought a date?
Yeah. Wait till you see her.
Guys,
And Dawn, I mean, maybe she had some... Maybe she thought something was going on, but she didn't know. And yeah, what's Buffy gonna respond? He seems nervous but excited, so yeah.
Usher sat us in the third row.
Mom, I'm sure it was a mistake.
But his family is gonna drive him nuts.
I know, but you have to believe me. I'm Xander Harris.
What? What? Okay, this took a twist. His future self is showing up telling him not to get married. Interesting.
From the future.
Oh, from the future. For a minute, I thought you were a nutball, but now that you're from the future...
To the Harris clan.
Look,
I know in the past
I can
there's
prove
been
it to
some
you.
Problems between us. I can see
Oh, and his crystal ball? Okay.
Thought you might need convincing.
Yeah, as one does when they say they're their future selves.
beautiful. Well, for starters, I probably wouldn't need to drink so much, would I?
Oh my god, this is just, like, so painfully awkward.
Probably saved me from a nasty dose of the clap. Here's to you.
I feel bad for Xander and Anya that this is the family. Yeah, exactly.
My suckers quit.
And to the bride's dermatologically challenged family shrubs.
Sit down.
Hey.
Oh, a fight is brewing.
Happy for Xander on his very special, once-in-a-lifetime day, huh, Mr. Harris?
Nice chassis. What's under the hood?
Oh my god, this guy.
Look at it. You'll see what I've seen. Feel what I've felt.
We knew there had to be a supernatural element, of course, because it's Sunnydale, but I wasn't expecting this. Oh! Oh my god. This is what life is going to be like married to Anya. This guy hates it so much. He's like, I can't even go through. Oh, the kids.
I'm doing a makeover party.
I thought you hated this.
Well, one of us has to make some money.
Oh no.
Buffy needed me. I had to help.
Well, it didn't save her, did it?
Oh no. What? Buffy, no. Oh, Xander. This is not going well at all.
Freak.
Dad, make him cut it.
Maybe you should talk to your mother about that.
You've had too much wine.
This is not going well at all. Oh my gosh, this is sad.
Oh, I hate you guys. And I know that you're not my real dad, and I hate you. I hate you both. I wish you'd die.
Who's her real dad? Oh, with the elf ears?
No. I want my life back.
If I hadn't married you, I wouldn't have had to hate myself for the last 30 years!
Oh my gosh. Oh, Xander! Oh. Does he kill Anya? What? Oh my god, he's gotta get out of there.
No, not yet. But she seems like a very nice attempt at making me jealous.
Yep, that's exactly what this is.
Yeah, it hurts.
I'm sorry. Or good.
He forgot he was supposed to be like, oh, right, I meant to do this.
No, you have every right to be here. I pretty much deserve.
That's not true.
He's like, I'm supposed to be mad at you. Dang it.
I will.
It's nice to watch you be happy.
Oh, so sweet.
I don't see it a lot. You glow.
He's still got puppy dog eyes for her, of course.
I should.
Yeah. But it hurts.
Yeah, he was obviously trying to make her jealous, and even though she's the one that broke it off, it's still painful. Like, she's not heartless, obviously. She cares about him, just not the way he cares about her, and yeah. Is he gonna tell somebody? Like, how do you explain this?
Xander.
All growed up.
It's a good thing I realized I was gay, otherwise, hey.
You know how much I love you.
It's nice to see them have moments together. We haven't had that in a while.
Pledge to be your friend, your wife, and your confidant, and your sex poodle.
Maybe leave that out.
You ready to go? He's gone. Xander disappeared.
I mean, I was hoping he'd maybe try, and like now that he knows what happens, he could change it, but obviously he's left.
I'm gonna find him, and you're gonna stall.
I mean, leaving a vengeance demon on her wedding day is a bold move, even for Xander.
It's the minister. He had to go and perform an emergency C-section.
C-section?
Nope, that's not how that works.
Minister, half doctor. He's a minotaur. Not, of course, to be confused with a minotaur, because he's all, you know.
He's not half horse.
No bull parts whatsoever.
Or part bull.
Not even a person, really. And I had seen what love could do to people, and it was hurt and sadness.
And then we have this sad music with Xander walking alone in the rain. Oh, God.
It was this thing. You make me feel safe and warm.
My heart. Oh, God.
No, it's not what you think.
Beautiful. I recognize the actress that's playing Xander's mom as well.
So, who here's from out of town?
Is she gonna tell jokes? Yeah, kill time. This guy.
I guess they're all messed up.
Yeah, everybody's pretty lame.
First word. One word.
Now she's playing charades.
This. But the groom, he took off and no one can find him.
What?
Oh, Dawn, that was bad timing.
Drinking is the only way I can dull the pain of looking at your ugly face.
Oh my God, this guy is horrible.
You better think real hard.
He's gonna get punched.
Well, I saw him go to the trophy room with that guy.
And it's old Xander. I wasn't expecting from the future Xander. That's unexpected.
Oh, really? What about this?
Oh, come on. Dang it.
1914. Stuart Burns, philanderer. You'd think you remember. I remembered you.
She does have a long history of being a vengeance demon, so someone had to be pissed.
That's right. Some hussy I've been taking around summons you. Next thing I know, I look like this and I'm being tortured in another dimension.
So he's like, this is my revenge on you. Oh no! Oh my god!
And every day I thought how I would somehow get here and ruin your life like you ruined mine.
Oh no, that's horrible.
His nightmare vision of your future.
That's it, that's all you did.
Oh, my heart. Oh, no.
I'd love to see you scream.
Yes, Buffy. This thing's gotta go. Yep.
Come any closer and I'll kill her.
Oh, he come back. Oh, thank God. Oh, Xander. Oh, so many bonks.
It doesn't matter now.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh!
Excuse me.
Oh my god, choked with the veil. Okay. Very on theme for this wedding. Oh, give him a bonk with the fake pillar. Oh!
It's dead.
Yep.
They're like, oh my god, you guys worked well together.
This wedding will go on, so get back in your seats.
I'm so glad Xander came back. Oh man.
So, we're ready now. Let's get married.
What now?
I'm not ready.
He's still not gonna do it? Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Even after all that? Oh.
What he showed you, it wasn't real.
I know it wasn't real. But it could be.
I mean, anything could be. Like, that's way too vague. Come on, man. He's just scared.
Maybe we just went too fast.
I knew he was anxious. Yeah, but like, I thought they'd kind of gone away.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be like his parents. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh man, this sucks. It's not where I thought this was gonna go. He came back. We were gonna fix this. Poor Anya, just a roller coaster of a day. Oh my heart. That's so sad. No.
They were supposed to be my light at the end of the tunnel. Guess they were a train.
What does Buffy shirt say? I survived?
I just hope he's okay.
Yeah, it's not a decision he wanted to make, obviously. Yeah, he's not going back home. Oh.
I'm tired of crying.
I hate seeing Anya cry.
Men like him. It's time you got back to what you do best.
Is she gonna go back to being a vengeance demon? What? So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 16. It was a gut punch of an episode, but I think more in like a heartbreaking way. We've definitely had, you know, intense emotional episodes in Buffy before, but this, my heart is just, you wanted it to work out so badly, and then it didn't. And when he came back, I was like, okay, this is it. Like, you know, he's here, he's figured it out, or he's decided he wants to, you know, take chances and see where things are gonna go, but obviously that's not the case. And for Xander to just walk away so easily, I mean, obviously what he saw was very disturbing, and it made me almost think that he's willing to risk losing Anya if it knows he gets to keep Buffy. We also saw in that vision that, it looked like he was taking a frying pan to Anya, which is terrifying. And future Xander / demon wasn't answering if, she was okay. And I'm sure that was terrifying. And we know he doesn't want to hurt Anya, but I think a big part of it was also that knowing Buffy wasn't going to be around and that he had something to do, like he felt responsible for Buffy's death. They didn't say what happened to her, but clearly she wasn't around in this version of the future. And Xander had hurt himself trying to, fight demons with her, and obviously things had gone wrong. But yeah, I feel like when Xander and Anya first started dating, Anya was a lot more into Xander than he was into her, and she was a lot more vocal about how she felt. But obviously we've seen through the seasons that, Xander really cares about Anya, and they've grown to be this couple, and that he obviously, wants to be with her, like he proposed to her, but he also proposed to her during a really traumatic event. The world was ending, like there was this crazy, another apocalypse that we've seen so many times in the Buffyverse, and maybe he just did it because he thought that the world was ending and didn't want to go through with it. I don't know, but it felt like it was a proposal because of this certain situation, and maybe it did make him realize how much he cared about Anya. But then when it actually came, okay, the world isn't ending, we actually have to go through with this, maybe he started to have cold feet. We definitely saw him have some anxiety towards this and some doubts, but again, I feel like those are normal feelings to have before such a big event. So I mean, I didn't put too much stock into it because I figured he would, once they were there and Anya was so happy. But, I think seeing his family behave the way that they were behaving is what really set it off for him, because he doesn't want to be like that. I don't think we've ever seen Xander's family before, like maybe very, very slight scenes, maybe like season 2 or season 1, but they definitely haven't made a lot of appearances because Xander avoids his family because he doesn't like them, and for good reason. They're not nice people, and they were being very rude to Anya's family and calling them names and fighting with them, and Xander's dad's getting drunk and being rude to his wife. And I think Xander kind of saw that if this is the path I'm supposed to go down, he doesn't want to put Anya through that. And as tough a decision I think it was, I think he did it because he doesn't want to hurt Anya. And obviously by doing this, he's definitely hurting Anya by leaving her, at the altar on her wedding day. But I don't think it was in bad intentions. I think he was trying to do this because he loved her, as backwards as that sounds, and that he wants to protect her. And I'm very worried to see what's going to happen with Anya now, if she's going to become a vengeance demon. She was very upset, obviously, as anybody would be, and I feel like sometimes in those situations you make choices that maybe aren't the best. So I'm curious to see where we're going to go in the next episode. Obviously, we saw Xander not go home as well. He's going to the hotel. Like, they live together, so he's not going back there. I don't know how long he's going to stay, what that's going to look like. But clearly, they're not together. Maybe they'll fix things later. But obviously, this was putting a big strain on their relationship. And even when Xander's like, oh, I've been feeling like this for a while, it's like maybe you should have brought it up. Maybe you thought it would go away. Yeah, I don't know what the best option for that situation is. We knew it couldn't just be a regular wedding. Obviously, there's going to be something supernatural involved. It's Sunnydale. It's, the Scooby Gang. Something is going to go off. And at first I thought it was a demon because we see him come out of this like red glow and come out of the shadows. And I was like, okay, that to me sounds like something like either literal devil or a demon or something like that, because the red glow, obviously, that's what I think of. And then for him to say that it's future Xander, I was like, oh, wasn't expecting that, obviously. I thought that was interesting. And instead of just having vampires crash the wedding or demons crash the wedding, I mean, obviously we did have a demon crash it, but this approach I wasn't expecting at all. And to see Xander even think that this is what his future could be like was enough to scare him off. And even when he says to Anya at the end, like, oh, it could be our future, it's like, well, 500 things could be your future, like I think that's part of the risk you have to take when you make these choices, is nobody can predict the future. You can't guarantee it's going to be, sunshine and rainbows for the next 30 years, but you kind of have to be willing to take that chance. And obviously he was not willing to and was just scared. And I don't know what that means, if they'll ever get back together. I don't know if they're done forever. If Anya goes back to demon mode, what that looks like. Maybe Xander can't and won't get back together with her. I have no idea. But yeah, it was tough. And we had so many cute moments, and we haven't seen them, spend a lot of one-on-one time with Xander because obviously he's been busy, prepping for this wedding. And Anya isn't always my favorite character, but I felt so bad for her in this episode. She was just devastated and so happy and, over preparing and just, reciting her vows and what to say and what not to say. Obviously had some comedic moments as well. And to have, Willow be Xander's best man, I thought was a really sweet note. And even Buffy, fixing Xander's tie or trying to do his tie. And we just haven't had a lot of that. It kind of reminded me of like a high school episode where they're going to prom or graduate, or like they're getting dressed up, one of those events, and, a night out for them, which we don't see very often. So that was really sweet. And Tara was there as well. And I know her and Willow aren't back together, but it's just nice to see Tara not hate Willow and to, see them maybe starting to put something back together. At the very least, at least be friends, which I think Willow wants. So I'm excited to see them, at least Tara's character still around. Like they didn't just write her off completely after the breakup. She's still involved. I love that we had the comedic elements of, Buffy trying to entertain the crowd, telling jokes, charades, juggling, and, she's trying to stall, hoping Xander will come back, obviously, and the makeup, prosthetics, everything like that was so cool to get to see for Anya's family. Everybody was so different. We had the guy with these, like, almost tentacle hands and the stuff on his face, and some demons we'd seen before. We had like the other vengeance demon was back, and it was just so well done. And I always really appreciated the creativity that goes into it, the work that goes into it, and it just shows the level of the show and the amount of time and energy that goes into coming up with all these different demons, because some of them we wouldn't have seen before, so they would have had to make up new ones. And same with Xander's family, like we haven't seen any of these characters, so having to create those personalities. We've only heard from Xander's side of things what they're like, and his dad is not a character I want to see more of, and I felt bad for his mom. And even through the limited interactions we've had with Xander's family, you could tell it's not something that he enjoys talking about. It's not a place he's happy. Like, he moved out basically as soon as he could and has had very, very little contact with them, but obviously invited them to his wedding, and they still couldn't behave, and it was just really disappointing. And maybe if his family had pulled it together for this one day and just not been the worst, he would have gone through with it. I don't know. We did have a moment between Spike and Buffy in this episode as well, which I thought was really sweet, even though it was a little awkward because obviously they've just broken up, and it felt to me more like a conversation between an actual couple breakup, not like a casual, seeing each other break up. They were, talking, and Spike's like, "Oh, are you jealous?" Like, I don't think he wanted to hurt Buffy, but at the same time, he's kind of glad that she's hurt, because then it sounded like, she actually cared about him, which we knew this whole time that she cared about him, but still not to the level that he cares about her. And we don't even learn the girl's name. He's just like, "This is my date. Like, here we are. Here, meet my date. Have you met my friend?" I was like, "You can't even name the character? Come on." And then they leave because Spike's like, "Okay, mission accomplished. I came here to make Buffy hurt, and that's what I did. So bye." And then he's still trying to like be mean to her, and then is still cares about her. So he's like sorry about it. He's like, "Oh right, I'm supposed to make you really jealous." And he's like, "Well, I'm sorry," and just giving her these big puppy dog eyes the whole time. And Buffy obviously saw right through it, but yeah, I think it was still painful, obviously, and I don't know what that's going to mean. I mean, I don't think they're going to get back together, and even Buffy was just like, "No, this is just part of the process, unfortunately," and she knows that, but it was nice that he showed up. I wasn't sure where his character was going to go. I thought Giles would show up at least. This seemed like a pretty important day, but I think if Giles was there, he would have talked Xander out of it. He would have gotten Xander to stay somehow, and obviously that would have changed the episode. So I'm not sure. Maybe the actor was just busy. I don't know why he wasn't a part of this, but I'm like, if Buffy got married, he would be there for sure. And obviously he was super, like, if Willow got married, he would be there. So I know him and Xander had their moments, but I thought he would show up for his wedding at least. We had no mention of Jonathan, Warren, or Andrew in this episode as well. They've been gone for a while, and I didn't think they would show up for the wedding episode. It felt like it was very much focused on giving, Anya and Xander the full episode, letting us explore this wedding. We started off with them getting ready for the day, and I don't know if they had a honeymoon plan or anything. Obviously, that's not happening, and yeah, it was just a tough episode. And Xander's also not one of my favorites, but I've definitely grown to like his character more and more, and this was just tough. And you wanted them to be happy. We wanted one happy episode, but if you've seen anything in the Buffyverse, you know that as soon as a character is happy, it's quickly taken away from them. Overall, I thought it was a decent episode. I wasn't sure when the wedding would happen. We know they'd been talking about it for a while, obviously, and Xander and Anya have broken up now. I don't know if Anya's going to become a vengeance demon. She was definitely very upset, and, you know, somebody offered her something that might fuel that anger, and, you know, she said she's tired of crying and tired of being upset, obviously, so I don't know where that's going to go, and Xander, you know, is staying at this hotel now, and I was so excited for us to possibly have like one happy episode and see them, you know, celebrate their friends getting married as they've grown up. You know, this is somebody they've been friends with for a long time. And I love that Willow was the best man. And obviously, you know, her and Xander have a history and they've been friends. And, you know, even her mentioning like, well, you know, it could have been me and you up there at a different time, you know, and they obviously have such a strong bond. And to see all these little cute moments between the Scooby Gang, which we haven't really seen in a while, everybody's kind of been off doing their own thing. I really like this concept of, you know, future Xander coming to his wedding to try and stop it. I wasn't expecting that. And to see them like have kids and what the kids would look like, and saying that like, oh, the daughter wasn't really Xander's, and, you know, the kids were fighting constantly, and Anya and him were fighting constantly, and, you know, Buffy's not around, and just these kind of different realities the show has played with before, but not so much in this form. And to make that be the trigger that Xander finally, you know, walks out the door. And even without the demon, maybe he would have stepped back, you know, before walking through the doors. We don't get to see that because obviously he meets this future version / demon and then ultimately decides not to go through with it anyway. But yeah, personally, I think he's just scared and doesn't know what the future will hold and doesn't want to hurt Anya. We're getting to the end of the season. I don't know where we're gonna go. This season has been an interesting one. I feel like the previous 5 seasons kind of had a similar format. You know, we have our bad guy, we chase the bad guy. This, obviously, we have Andrew, Jonathan, and Warren, but I don't know if they'll come back, and they're my probably least favorite villains out of everybody that we've had so far. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how things are going to wrap up. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Look like they're going salsa dancing or something. It's interesting getting to meet the in-laws. We haven't seen much of them. There's no way he said Hyman's greetings. I mean, at least he poked holes in the box. Oh, and his crystal ball? Oh, who's her real dad? Oh, with the elf ears? He's not half horse. Now she's playing charades. She does have a long history of being a vengeance demon, so someone had to be pissed. Choked with a veil.